For the first time in my life, I'm feeling politicians are impacting the way I can live and my family.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I think that's actually quite a serious point, because for 32 years I've lived and I've been aware of politics, but I've always been able to live how I want.
Yeah.
But now we can't.
Yeah.
And the reason why we can't is because of, you look at all the discrepancies in a lot of statistics, and you can see that there's a lot of stuff that doesn't add up.
Well, so, Sarge, on that note, just to say, Professor of Evidence-Based Medicine at Oxford, Carl Hennigan, who's an epidemiologist as well, one of the things he did, when I read out the NHS England statistics, in the same piece, he's complained of, and this is a quote from him, a lack of objective criteria used to justify London's lockdown situation, right, and the country by default. So, this is to your point. We the people don't know why and when the government chooses to go from tier 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, and upon what basis.
I'm sorry to jump in, but I think it comes down to trustworthiness. Yeah. For me as an individual, I don't know Matt Hancock and I don't know Boris Johnson. There are figures on the television that are telling me what to do. I don't know who they are.
True.
I don't know where they've come from. I don't know their morals, and I don't know what they believe in.
Yeah.
Right, and for them to be making decisions that are meaning my mum, who's 63, has to be on her own on Christmas when she was supposed to come and spend Christmas with my son, her grandson, for the first time in his life, and now she's not allowed because who are these people, and where is these massive spike of deaths? Because I yesterday looked at the ONS for the last 10 years of the people that have died, and actually in October more people died 2 years ago.
Well,
this is all about protecting people and vulnerable people. If that's what this is about, and then you look at the stats of people that are actually dying, is there really a massive problem there in the first place?
Well, Sarge,
to finish, secondly, is the actions taken by our government, who people that we just trust because we're supposed to, actions taken by them, are we supposed to just go along with it? Because once the stats add up.
Yep, Sarge, on the stats, what I do know, what I have looked at, because I didn't look at the ONS figures you're saying you've looked at, but what I have looked at in terms of ONS figures is that the number of people under the age of 40 who have died from COVID is 42 in the whole country.
Which is ridiculous.
Now, one more stat for you that I have looked at, Sarge. Let me give you one more. Give you one more. Again, I have looked at this one from the ONS figures, and that is that the people that die from COVID on average live a year longer than the average age of death in this country, which is strange.
So if you add this up, under the age of 40, wherever you said 42 people have died, how many business owners under the age of 40 have lost their livelihoods?
Yeah, loads.
So why don't people?
In fact, I can tell you this.
Stop being caught up in the fear of COVID that is driven so much in our faces now every day.
I'll tell you what, on that last question, Sarge, that you just forgive me, Sarge. Before you carry on, because that you mentioned something, I want to give, again, more figures on that. On that thing about businesses, what we do know is that Kate Nichols, the head of UK Hospitality, what she has said is that for those businesses directly affected, it wipe off £2.7 billion from the London economy in the last 2 weeks of December. Hold on, Sarge, let me finish it, yeah? It's all right. I can see you're upset, it's fine. £2.7 billion from the London economy will be wiped off in the last 2 weeks of December, and 160,000 jobs will be at risk just before Christmas, and that's not including all the other jobs that were lost up until now. That's just this coming up at Christmas, 160,000 jobs.
Yeah, we could all go to Tesco's and buy our chickens at Christmas time.
Well, yeah, I mean,
what's going on?
I know. Sarge, listen, I really feel for you, because I can feel that you really wanted your mother to come and see her grandson for the first time. And I'm in a similar situation. I've got a 3-year-old, and my dad I haven't seen for ages. I mean, I think since Eid, when they cancelled Eid. But and the problem here is, of course, everyone who's in this situation naturally and understandably is upset, and we shouldn't be blamed for saying, our lives are being affected. Why? Where's the evidence? What's the data that you're making these decisions on?
Well, isn't that not the point of living in a free society? Yeah. That people are held accountable to what they're doing, and now they're doing this to all of us, so they should be held accountable and give us answers.